Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to talk about Python classes and few concepts related to classes. So in Python we can say Python is like or it's based on what we call hierarchy of classes. That means there is a one class and another classes are inherited from this. So in Python we have one class called object. This is the mother of all classes. And we have studied few classes like int, float, string, list. They all are inherited from this object class. Okay. So like this in Python we have some classes, and some of the classes we can create, and some of the classes they are inherited from another classes. How they are inherited we will talk later, but in this video we will just talk how to create classes. So we have some built-in classes that are already there in the Python, like int, float, string, list, like dictionary. So we have already discussed this, but we can create our own classes also. Okay. And to create a class we use a keyword called class. So these Python classes, they are like user-defined data type. That means, for example, if I need to store, let's suppose salary, maybe float is a good class. Okay. Maybe I want to store some names and phone number. Maybe at that time dictionary will work fine because I can store name like a keyword and its phone number, its value. So maybe dictionary is good. So each of these classes that we already have has its own use. But let's suppose I want to create something that cannot be stored in these classes. So we can create our own classes. For example, I want to store student information. Let's suppose the student has a name, has age, email, and I want to store them together. So in that case I can create a student class. So and I can use that class like a data type. Okay. So we call classes are user defined data type. It's defined by the user. Okay. So basically using class, what we do is we try to combine data and functionality together. Okay. For example, I want to store some data, I can create variables for that. I want to store some functionality, then I can create methods for that. For example, I can create a car class. If I want to store some data related to it, for example, I want to store VIN number of a car, that is a data of the okay. So I can create a variable VIN and I can store. Now this car can have different functionalities. For example, car brakes are applied or it accelerates. So we can create functions for those functionalities. Inside the when we create functions inside the classes, we call them methods. Okay. So basically using classes we can combine data and functionality together. For storing data we create variables, and to bring functionality we write some methods. So whenever we write a class we will try to write some variables or functionalities associated with this. Okay. But class itself has no meaning until we create its object. So class is just like a blueprint. When we actually do something we create its object. Okay. So for example, if I want to create a student class, so what I can do is I can simply create a student. This becomes a class. Okay. Now if I want to create its object, I can say student1 is name of the class like this. So this is how one object is created. Okay. But now I will make sure that this is running fine. You can put them together also, it will not make. So if I run this, I want to check if it's running without problem or not. Okay. It's expecting me to do something which I am not doing in the class. So I can't leave the class blank. If I want to leave it blank, either I should use pass. So if I run this now it will work fine. You can use pass. If you don't want to use pass, you can use this, but you can't leave a class blank. So if I run this, now I am creating object. So this object is created, but if I say student1 dot tab, this object has no properties, so it's not showing when I say dot. Okay, but let's suppose if I add some properties to this. If I say student1 dot name is John. Now I added one property to this object, but I added it manually. This is not. So if I run this now, if I say dot tab, this is all automatically picked. Let's suppose, let me add another one. So age, and let me say 26. So now this student1 has two attributes, name and age. So if I run this, and if I try to run now, and I will have this, if I say student1 dot tab, I can see anything associated with this object. If it's just one, we will not see this list because this is just one. Like in the last time when I just had name, it was not showing. So when I now say student1 dot tab, so the shortcut is dot tab. You have to press dot and then tab. So now I can see there are two variables associated with this, and here you will see it says instance. That means these are instance variables. What are these variables? I am going to talk in the next video. In this video I just wanted to show how to create a class and how once we create a object we can add new attributes like name, age. Like this I can keep on adding. Okay, but this is not the best way, but this is just to tell you we can add. In the next video I am going to tell you how to do this in just one line. Okay, so I will stop here for this video. Thank you for watching.